Hey, I won. Hello, everyone. And it is me, Jimmy PRT. And this is going to be another Pauper League video. And yes, you guessed it, another mono blue tempo deck. Yeah, I don't know. There's something really interesting about this deck. It's calling me a little bit. I want to figure out better ways to play it. I want to get better at it. And yeah, so this is going to be another version. In a previous video, we had one of our viewers that requested that we play with Frantic Inventory. Yeah, so this is going to be an attempt or so a version of it for a copy of Frantic Inventory. So now it's the typical deck list and so typical package. This time we play with 4 Mental Note and 4 Thought Scour, having basically 4 Frantic Inventory on top of all of this is simply just, it makes it easier for to have stuff in a graveyard and stuff that matters as well. We play as well with all this package, 1 Deep Analysis, 1 Murmuring Mystic that I brought back from the sideboard because of the multiple Frantic Inventory and so on, and so less Deep Analysis. We then play obviously with 4 Lórien Revealed to go back to 16 lands, and then Cryptic Serpent, Tolarian Terror, 8 package of the snake. In the sideboard, we play with 2 Annul, 2 Steel Sabotage against Artifact, and as well as Enchantment with the 2 Annul, 4 copy of Blue Blast, 2 copy of Hydroblast for anything that is red, 2 Dispel for any instances, so against especially against counter decks. 1 Rookie Mistake that I still would like to try against especially either Mirror Match or against Tolarian Terror, since we can trade 1 Cryptic Serpent, so our snakes, we can trade easily with it. And 1 Gutshot, as always, just to secure the early game for the aggro, so either aggro or combo decks. And here I'm trying out 1 more card that was also suggested by another viewer. It's the Trailblazer's Torch. It's especially there for to get the initiative before actually Golgari Gardens. I'm still trying to figure out ways to win with Golgari Gardens with this deck. So let's just try this one out if we play against Gardens. Anyway, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. It really helps out. If could be by this time we record this video, we'll be at my 100 subscribers, which is amazing. It's little, obviously. It's not much, but for me, it's really nice. It's a nice feeling to see some traction. Yeah, so enjoy the gameplay, and we'll see you at the end of the video. All right, this is the first game. We are on the start, and this is a great hand, so we are going to keep it. If we want, we can Brainstorm, put the Frantic Inventory, and then put use the Mental Note to put Frantic Inventory in our graveyard if it's something we like. And never mind, I'm not starting. They are starting, but that is no problem. Now we're going to play an island, and then we are going to pass. So I think we're going to play against Affinity. Here we're going to Brainstorm. We are going to put the... I'm going to put an upkeep. We're going to put the 2 Frantic Inventory on top. Then we can Mental Note, put the 2 Frantic Inventory in a graveyard, and then play an island. And we are going to pass. Having a Spell Pierce open is good. And then we're going to be able to Thought Scour and then play crap ton of snakes and serpents. I'm going to, counter this one. So poison. I'm not certain what I'm seeing here, but I'm glad that I countered it. Now it's our turn. We can get rid of the upkeep. We're going to put an island. We're going to first Thought Scour and then play. I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, perfect. 1 Terror, 2 Terror, and then we're going to pass. I mean, here I have quite the hand. I'm going to sacrifice 1, sure. get a poison. We're gonna play an island. We are going to swing for 5. Then play a Cryptic Serpent, and then we're gonna play another one and say go. So if they cannot remove one of them, Raskas fall, we are gonna get rid of one of the Cryptic Serpent. Okay. We're gonna move to combat. Attack for 11. Down to 4. And then we're going to play a Cryptic Serpent and keep a Counterspell open. All right, move to the sideboard. I'm still uncertain about what I'm playing against. But having seen some Artifact Land, I could play 2 Steel Sabotage, for example. And they are potentially bringing some red, but I'm not certain of it as well. So I think I could simply put 2 Steel Sabotage in. And then, I don't know, they don't feel like they were playing a lot of creatures. I did not see much what they were doing, unfortunately. So I think 2 Steel Sabotage in. And then we can get rid of here. We're going to get rid of 1 snap. And then another snap. And then say go. Keep 1. Like I said, I'm still not certain what we're playing against, so let's just try this one. And see maybe a bit more of their deck. Hey, I won. Perfect. Let's go to match 2. It's the Lion. Now this end is keepable. I like it with the Brainstorm Delver and 2 Terror. Always a good thing. And the Spell Pierce as well to limit some damage. Okay. I think this is going to be burn. Now we are going to play first a Delver, I think. Then we're going to pass. Against burn, the first match is almost never in my favor. So I don't expect too much of match 1, of game 1, but then game 2 we can side in everything against them. So the 6 copy of Blue Blast basically. So they attack for 1. I'm going to play an island, and then we are going to pass. It's quite good. Snap, Mental Note, Brainstorm, all good options. Brainstorm will be good if we want to discard anything with Mental Note. So if we want to select what we're going to discard. Otherwise, if they play something, now we have the Spell Pierce. Against this, I can not do anything. So, not going to snap it yet. Not attack for 1, which we will take. Now here the goal would be, what would be to make the most sense basically would be if they next turn they use a lot of spells, we can then Spell Pierce, snap the Dwarven Forge, pay the 2 life, but then they cannot replay it. So that would be the the game plan here. So we're first going to Brainstorm. We are going to put a Frantic Inventory. And an island. We're going to use Mental Note, discard both, and Lórien Revealed. Okay, that's good. And then we are going to, again, pass. We have 1, 2, 3 spells right now in the bin. As soon as I can play some terrors that would make our life a little bit better. So hopefully right now I can play Snap, Psycho, Lórien Revealed, for example. So here, for example, I could Spell Pierce. They would have to then just play both, but I think I'd rather than Spell Pierce something a bit more impactful. Like Kuldotha Rebirth if they play with it, or any of the burn spell, basically. Exactly what I thought was going to happen. So we're going to Spell Pierce this one for sure. And then we're going to snap the Dwarven Forge. And then we'll be able to Lórien Revealed, get more stuff in the graveyard. So here we are going to Spell Pierce the Kuldotha Rebirth. Then we're going to let everything resolve. They draw a card. If they would have, for example, another Kuldotha Rebirth, Monastery, Swift Spear. So here, what I'm going to do is we are going to snap the Dwarven Forge Chanter. We are going to pay the 2 life. Yes. Untap 2 land. And then counter the Monastery Swift Spear with loose focus. This way, no haste. They can attack for 1. We're down to 14. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The beautiful magical number that I need. So an island, terror, and then another terror. Then we're going to pass. Putting myself in a absolute good position. Drawing another island would actually not be bad. I could just draw 3 cards. Dwarven Forge Chanter. They only have 2 cards left. Obviously, they can use a blood token, but I'm not too worried about that right now. That is perfect. So we're going to first move to combat. We are going to swing with only 1, keep 1 as a blocker. I am still scared that they will be able to do a bunch of crazy stuff in 1 turn, like Lava Dart, Lava Dart, Lava Dart, plus Fire Blast, plus. So I'd rather just make sure they have 1 blocker. Now, second main phase, we are going to Lórien Reveal, drawing 3. Another Lórien Revealed and a Mental Note. That's good. So Kuldotha Rebirth. That's okay. Now I'm for sure going to keep some blockers because if they play with Bushwhacker, then it could mean potential danger for me. But for now, we're going to play an island. We are going to tap for 2, play a Cryptic Serpent. And we are going to pass, keeping the mental note for later. So they will cast Reckless Impulse. This is Synthesizer and Kuldotha Rebirth, which sucks for us. They're going to play the Synthesizer now, and then Kuldotha Rebirth makes a bunch of goblins. So that means even more for us that we need to stay safe. But they don't attack with anything, and they come just pass. Now my only out, or because right now we're quite in a stalemate, would be getting my Murmuring Mystic. That would make myself, I would be in a comfortable place. We draw an island, okay. Then move to our turn. Snap is also good. I'm going to play an island. We are going to draw for 5. Draw 3 cards. A bit too many islands now, but okay. We're going to pass. And then keep our blockers up. So they sacrifice the implement. Play a Voldaren Big Picure. I'm down to 12. I'm going to simply pass Brainstorm. That I like that. We're going to Brainstorm first. We're going to dig. You know what? We're going to put 1 Deep Analysis and 1 Mental Note. We are going to Mental Note. We are going to... Oh, maybe that... No, that was not a best play. They're playing Burn. Ah, that's okay. We are going to play another Cryptic Serpent. And now I need some Counterspell. So I'm considering playing the Deep Analysis, reducing my life, but because otherwise it is quite a stalemate. I'm going to do it. Going to 9. Drawing 2. Playing the Delver of Secrets. Flyers is nice, but they have the Lava Dart and they could kill it. But we'll chill. We'll still try it. And then we're going to pass. Probably that was not the best play. I'm aware of it, but... we're going to play through it. Okay, so they attack with everything. So we're going to block like this, like this, like this, like this. I'm down at 5 to 5. They can kill me with if they have Lava Dart, and then they play Lightning Bolt. Do they have a second one? Yeah, okay. We go to match 2. Now, obviously, this is coming in. And when we will play like this. Perfect. Now for this matchup, I don't think Murmuring Mystic is any good. We could still play with the Delvers, but we want to play quickly, so we're going to get rid of the Frantic Inventory as well as here, as well as the deep analysis. We're going to submit like this. I will start. This is a risky end with only one, but I have the Blue Blast. So I'm going to keep this one. Brainstorm, Blue Blast, Thought Scour. I think this is worth it for us to do something. Here, actually, I'm even going to start with a Delver of Secrets. Gonna start chipping. And then we have the Blue Blast already. Hopefully we draw it right away into another land, but we can worry about that later. I'm gonna declare no block. And then we're gonna move to our turn. We're gonna reveal. Counterspell. Yeah, we can reveal it. Now we're gonna move to combat. I have the Blue Blast, so now I'm gonna block the Monastery Swift Spear anyway for now, so I can swing for 3. I think that is decent enough, and then we can kill the Blue Blast. We can kill the Monastery Swift Spear if you want to, or we can then Thought Scour, for example, or Brainstorm, Thought Scour, depending on what they're gonna do. But right now, being on one line is not that problematic. It's the least of our concern for now. So the Reckless Impulse, I could either Blue Blast this one or kill the Monastery Swift Spear. I'm gonna let it resolve, I think, and then keep, maybe not kill right away the Monastery Swift Spear, so we can then Brainstorm, Thought Scour, keep the Blue Blast, or keep the Counterspell. Yeah, we're gonna get Swing Right for 2. We're gonna take it. Move to the end step. We're going to Brainstorm. And then we can Thought Scour. Okay. We are going to put take on our upkeep. We're going to get rid of 2 Mental Note. We're going to cast Thought Scour, hopefully, into an island. And 2 snaps. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to keep the Aberration up as a blocker. I think now I'm in quite a peculiar situation. But if I draw an island and I can snap, then play 2 terrors, that would be just perfect. But we'll see. So the Exile Relic of Progenitus. Also not super concerning right now. But here I will have to block the Swift Spear. Otherwise I'm getting into slowly into quite a low life total. We're going to block. The Exile Graveyard. Exile 1 card, so Delver can go. Come on, island. Perfect. Now we have a second island. That's good. Now, I'm going to snap. Gonna have make them use the relic. I think snap the Monastery Swift Spear. Yeah, let's snap. Shite. I did not expect this one. Oh, that hurts. Again, I did not think of the Pyroblast. Should have waited. Mountain, Lightning Bolt. So they're gonna hit me for 3, 6, potentially more. But now that I think about it, even if I wouldn't have played a snap, they would have been able to Pyroblast the Blue Blast. So I would have been in the exact same situation. Mind Collapse. At least that's gone. I mean, I did say that this was a risky hand, so I'm now paying the price. No blocks. So they decided not to play the Lightning Bolt so that they can exile my graveyard, which is not a bad idea. Now, if I draw an island and then they don't sacrifice the relic. Okay, they do. All right. Fair enough. Now they're tapped out. We're going to pass. Now there's not much. There's some out for me here, but not a lot. So I'm still playing it. Let's see what happens, but I think. So this is definitely one thing that I'm still missing a little bit in Pauper is I need to learn how to concede, I think, quicker. Sounds weird, but I think sometimes I'm in some positions where I should have conceded already, and I'm not doing it. Now, I hope they don't have a Pyroblast again, because I will probably just snap the Monastery Swift Spear to Reckless Impulse. Now, am I snapping right now before? I think I will. So snap. And if they Pyroblast the snap, I will concede. Okay, they didn't. Perfect. Untap. They will 2 mountains. That's amazing for us. Now I will be able to. I think I want a Blue Blast here. Let's first Brainstorm. We're going to put a Terror and a Delver. Like this. And then I'm going to Blue Blast the Swift Spear, so then you have the Counterspell next turn. So we're going to counter, target red. Then we are swing for 3, which is still dangerous for us, but we have the Counterspells. And then we can see how it goes from there. Hopefully, not too bad. We're going to play 1 Delver and then keep the Counterspells. Now, they definitely have a lot of mana now, so I can only Counterspell one thing. Which is not what I'm going to counter, but I think that signs the end here, because I'm going to draw into a Terror. Yeah, okay, let's concede this one. GG. We are into match 3. We will start this match. Again, in a position where with one land, which is quite dangerous, I think I'm gonna. But at the same time, Thought Scour, Mental Note, Thought Scour, Mental Note, that would make me be able to play Tolarian Terror super early, and then the Brainstorm. So do I risk it for the biscuit? I might regret it. I'm gonna risk it. Play an island, and then we are going to pass. So again, playing against wall. Now we are going to Brainstorm. Nice, we have the island. That's good. We are going to put one Thought Scour and one Mental Note on top. We're gonna do upkeep, cast Mental Note. That's islands. All right. And then we're gonna pass. Oof. Okay, they're already quite in and on their Murmuring Mystic. Okay. We're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play one Tolarian Terror, two Tolarian Terror, three Tolarian Terror, and then say go. This is not a good situation for them as well. So, because from now on, it's gonna be a matter of who dies first. Because I'm gonna swing for 15, so it's a turn 2 clock. Except if they can combo Winding Ways, they get Drift of Phasm and Saruli. And they lead the Stampede. Oy. Now they can get the. They will be able to get the Freed from the Real. So here, the important part will be to draw into. Not what I wanted. Let's go to combat, swing for 15. Then we're gonna pass. So they can have right now their, or do they have enough? Okay, now they're gonna search for it. All right, but I am going to have to block my things. Axbane Guardian. Now with this, now they have their infinite, so they're gonna get transmute potentially. Or will they? No. Tap for 5. Another Shield World Sentinel. What will they pick? Another Saruli Caretaker. Okay. Island, we're going to move to combat. Swing for 15. And if it's hope. Murmuring Mystic, and then we're going to pass. Oops. I think now they've won, but we are going to check it out next turn, I guess. So now they're going to transmute. They are going to... No, Counterspell would have been just perfect. Yes, they're going to get freed from the real. Now, what I'm curious, can they win now? Oh, they play Galvanic Alchemist. Okay. Yes. Now I'm just curious. How do they win from there? I haven't played. I think they do. You know, I know that they have like the ways for they deal 1 damage to everyone, but I'm just curious with the infinite mana right now if they what they will be able to do. Yes. Just gonna pass. Yield to the stern. I want to see it. Let's see it in play. So yeah, they will make a bunch of mana. They play 2 Generous End. Already something. But I'm curious is do they really have a something to do like that? Do they have a method of killing us. Lead the Stampede. Ah, I think there it is. Yeah, okay. Now I saw it. I saw the conceit. Good. Begin sideboarding. Okay. Here, the only thing I could add is a Gut Shot instead of a Spell Pierce. But I think that's not much more I can do here. So I'm going to sub it. Or will I? I think here, having a Gut Shot and maybe against their red. Yes, I would like to start. That's perfect. And we have the snap to bounce back something. We have a counterspell to, yeah, this is exactly what I want against them. We have the Gut Shot if they play like a Curian Ranger. And then we have just a bunch of removal for them. It's exactly what I love seeing. I think we're in a good start. We're going to play an island, and then we are going to pass. We're going to hide and cycle Lórien Revealed. Get an island. Play an island. And then we are going to pass the turn. See when they play. No, I love the idea of like snapping a creature. Ooh, nothing. Then I guess I can just snap now. Or do I snap later? Maybe just snap later. Island and pass. Here we're going to snap the Saruli Caretaker. Untap 2. Orochi Leaf Color will enter the battlefield. We're going to Gut Shot Orochi Leaf Color. And then I could leave. I think I'm going to leave the Saruli Caretaker because I can just counter anything else. The Saruli Caretaker does not do anything by its own. So now I'm getting enough islands. I would like to get some more stuff now, but another Saruli Caretaker. I'm going to counter this one. Aha, they were trying not to get this one countered. I see. Yeah, I took the bait. But now I can play Lórien Revealed. I think playing Lórien Revealed might be better. I'm going to play the Tolarian Terror for one more. Tolarian Terror, and we're going to pass. Then next turn we're going to draw with Lórien Revealed. Play for 3. For 4. Shield Wall Sentinel. Okay. Cast Lórien Revealed. Now here, I think I'm going to play... I'm going to move to combat. Swing for 5. Then we're going to play Delver of Secrets and passing. And we're going to yield to this turn. X-Bane. X-Bane. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Okay. See, Mental Node. We're going to reveal it. Now we are going to play for 4. Murmuring Mystic. Now we're going to move to combat. Swing both. And then we're going to pass. Okay, 1 Generous Ent. Is a strong card. Lead the Stampede. Drift of Phantasm, and Mirror Shell Crab. Okay, I think this is it's going to be the game, unfortunately. We'll see it play again. Wall of Roots, sure. We're going to Mental Note, make a bird. And then Mental Note, make another bird. 2 snaps and a Counterspell. Okay, now actually I would be able to counter their crab as well as get rid of the infinite, because 2 snaps and Counterspell just puts me in a really good position. Yeah. Now I think I'm just gonna move to combat. I will keep my 6. Yeah, we're gonna move to combat. We will swing all my flyers. Or at least my 2 birds. One will be blocked, but we can chip away on their lives slowly. Or I could also, yeah, 2 birds. 1 birds die. And then pass. 1 Quirion Ranger. Yeah, it happens. I really need to keep my stuff for the transmute shenanigans. Yep, it happens. But it's crazy how lately I think every league that I've played, I've faced wall. So really getting popularity again. Or at least for a while I didn't see them. So they go get another Drift of Phantasm. I think they're thin in their library. Transmute again. Reaping the Graves. Oof. Moment's Peace. So they just wanted the storm to go on. Yeah, okay. Guess storm can go up. So Drift of Phantasms. So the Galvanic Alchemist. So Suban is a trigger, right? It's an ETB trigger. Yeah. With who? What is targeted? Can I see? So I don't get to... Okay, this is... Yeah. We're gonna... snap the X-Bane. Make a bird. Then... do they have that much mana left? I don't think so, right? So... snap. Again. Make a bird. It happens. Okay. Good. Now it resolves. That resolves. And that resolves. And step, we're gonna Frantic Inventory. Drawing 2. And we are going to Thought Scour for 1. Deep Analysis, that's nice. Move to our turn. We are going to move to combat. And swing all of our birds. Now I have to counterspell. I could keep 1 up. They only have 4 cards, but I think I should probably keep them both up if I want to have a chance at this. We're going to counterspell. No need for for too many Axebane Guardian. They still have the crab in their hand, so do they? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they still have the crab, so they can counter. They can try to counter, but it's pay 3, so I would have the mana for it. But they don't, so it gets countered. 4 blue, 4 green. Freed from the real. Now, do they have enough? Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, they can untap. Yeah, so I can try to counter this, but I think then they would counter with a crab for 3. And then it happens. They have enough mana to tap it, to untap, and then make infinite mana. Let's see if they have an out right away, but I think they do have another Drift of Phantasm in their hands. And if they do, then that's enough. Yeah, so we're gonna yield. Oh yeah, okay, that's enough. Concede the game. Oh, that was a hard matchup. Okay. Game match 4 against Chugov. We're going to keep this end. We have Mental Note, Spell Pierce, Dover. And we play against Mono Red. God. Island. No, I don't think it's worth to play Delver, so we're going to keep the Spell Pierce. Can play Mental Note at the end step. We have the Counterspell next turn. But another Mono Red. Implementation of Combustion. Implement of Combustion. Good Spell Pierce. We're not going to do it. Can Full Baron Epicurean, cannot do anything against it. And get Chuck for 1. The attack for 2. And then we're going to Mental Note. 2 islands. That's okay for us. Gonna be an island. I feel like I maybe should play the Delver, but keeping the Thought Scour and Spell Pierce might be better. So let's see if this turn says. I'm gonna Spell Pierce. Then we can Thought Scour at the end step. We're gonna heal into the next end step. So they swing for 4, down to 12. Thought Scour. Island, hey, come on. I play 16 island in this deck. Ridiculous. I'm gonna play Delver for blocker. If we don't kill it. And then we're gonna yield through this turn. We're gonna lose focus. This. Okay. Now I can. No, I will block the Monastery Spear. For sure. Lightning. I know, and then do not want to. We're gonna block the 3 damage. Go to 8. Oh, Murmuring Mystic. So I could play for 1, 2, 3, 4. I could play a Tolarian Terror for 3. Then Lórien Revealed. So I could basically Lórien Revealed now, wait for 2. I could play Murmuring Mystic. They have 0 card. They will draw 2. Let's Let's give this one a shot. We're gonna yield through this turn. Down to 7. Down to 6. The attack. We're gonna block the Monastery Swift Spear. Then take 1 down to 5. Play an island. We're going to play the Tolarian Terror for 3. And then keep the Counterspell up, and then we're gonna pass the turn. No, I died to many things. So this one is okay. I don't mind. I'm gonna make some birds anyway. Okay. They simply pass. Another Monastery Swift Spear. Okay, now this is getting dangerous. I think I will have to counter this one. Just because otherwise I will not have much anyway. Like they're gonna attack me for 5. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool card. We're gonna use it right away on the Swift Spear, I think, then have more birds and then draw. Bounce the Swift Spear. Make a bird. Untap 2 lands. And then draw a bunch of lands. Draw for 5. Okay. I will attack with the Tolarian Terror. Start chipping away at their lives. With 4 blockers, I feel okay. But they could have 2 Lightning Bolt or Chain Lightning or whatever, name it. And then we would be dead. Anyway. Like a Chain Lightning here. Then they can implement, that's 4. Yeah. Yield through this turn. Nope. There we go. Okay. Begin sideboarding. Now, obviously, this comes in. This comes out. This comes out. And this comes out. Let's go. I'm going to keep this one. An Island, Blue Blast, and Mental Note is good. So we can also start playing the Tolarian Terror quickly. And we can counter whatever they have against us, which is good. Now, I would love to win today against Mono Red. Already played once, lost. I want to win this one. That would feel good. We're going to Blue Blast. Not happening. Not today. I don't want you starting chipping in my way or in my life. Yield through the turn. We have a Thought Scour Mental Note at the end, and then we can play Tolarian Terror next time. And go on the aggro route. That would be amazing. Chain Lightning. Okay. It happens. Go to end step. Thought Scour. And then Mental Note. Play an island. We're first going to Brainstorm. We're going to put 2 islands on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we don't have enough. So I think here what I'm going to do is either play a Delver and then Spell Pierce, or keep the Counterspell up. I think Counterspell up makes more sense. So we're going to just pass. We're going to Spell Pierce. So Spell Pierce would have been an okay play, but now that we know what they were going to play, but now we can leave it at that. Deal one, and then draw one. And then we're going to move to our turn. It's an island. Okay, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Terror. Terror. Pass. Counterspell. Okay, now go to our turn. This list is good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it. Blue Blast, Mental Note, Counterspell. That's exactly what I need against them. So we're gonna keep. And they do nothing. Turn one. That's good. And we're gonna lightning bolt. Yeah, we're gonna keep. We're gonna get hit by for 3. I'd rather blue blast something that has some impact on the board. You know, I like to counter this one. Not today. Yeah, okay. Island. Heal through this turn. Counterspell. I do not want to let them have any card advantage. Not today. It's going to be an island, and then I'm going to play one Thought Scour, I think. Oh, okay, perfect. Now we're going to pass. It's great. Pick Blue Blast. This. They go to combat. We take the 1, go to 14, and then we're going to Mental Note. Blue Blast, perfect. Island. For 2, we're going to play the Cryptic Serpent, and then we're going to pass. This is what I want to see. Chain Lightning. You know what? We're going to take it. 11. We're going to Blue Blast. And then we're going to go to our turn. Attack for 6. Island Cycle. So we have for sure the 5th land next turn. So we can play Lórien Revealed. Draw all of our counters. Hopefully they don't draw in too much. Seems like they're not. They get us down to 10. Okay. Move to combat. Swing for 6. Bring down to 8. And then here, potentially Lórien Revealed. Passing. Island. Brainstorm. Then here we're going to play Snake Boy. Whatever secrets for the blockers, just to be sure. And now we're going to attack with a Cryptic Serpent. Keeping a Snap for the Monastery Swift Spear and then a Counterspell for whatever card they're going to play now. And I think that's going to be game. Yeah, it's going to happen. Who gives a crap about Relic? They're going to draw, but I don't mind. It's what I want. I want to counter anything that will be dangerous for me. And here we go. So that's a win. Snap. Yeah! I'm so happy. I wanted to win against Mono Blue. I'm happy. Okay, last match. I will start. Yeah, that's a good hand. I like this one. We're going to keep. Then here we can island, Lórien Revealed. Make sure to have a second island. So, or we can Arbor Elf. Okay, I think that's going to be Ponza. That's okay. What I'll be doing is simply snapping back the Arbor Elf if they play. Or even maybe now. I think now is not a bad idea. We're going to snap the Arbor Elf. And then we're going to yield to this turn. We're going to brainstorm the mental note. And then we can snap again. Relic of Progenitus. Main board. Oh, okay. I guess this is happening. Okay, we're first going to brainstorm. Lórien Revealed mental note. Okay, so we're going to put one island on top and one Lórien Revealed, I guess. We're going to tap one mental note. And here we can actually just get rid of the island. Play an island. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5. Having one more would have been great, but we can play. Oh yeah, we can just tap 2, snap the Arbor Elf, untap island, play 1 Tolarian Terror, 2 Cryptic Serpent, pass. Yeah, that works. Now they can destroy our lands if they want to. Now I'm okay. I'm going to exile a snap. Thought Scour. Okay. Now I can keep the mental note and Thought Scour for when they finally exile my graveyard. Perfect. Then we're just going to pass. They're down to 9. They cannot play too much stuff because they're going to be open to Utopia Sprawl. Yeah. Happens. Red. Yeah, because they're going to be stuck with that here. Now we can also just bait them into, or bait them, just force them to get rid of our graveyard. Because I would need a snap. Snap here would be just beautiful. Okay, now. Let's play mental note. A counterspell here I think would be also good. Lórien Revealed. Thought Scour. See what happens. Frantic Inventory. 2 islands, that's okay. And then we're gonna island cycle. Getting an island. And say go. I think we're still in a good position. Maybe next turn I'm playing Murmuring Mystic. Probably. 1 Arbor Elf, okay? Still going to swing with everything I have. Exile our graveyard was expected. Okay, so what we're going to play here is a Murmuring Mystic. And then swing. Oh, I did not swing. I mean, let's see how it goes. It's okay. Now they're going to play the Cascade. Bloke. Yeah, boarding party. They're going to reveal Scred. They won't be able to use it on Terror, but the Serpent or the Murmuring Mystic, which I think here would make more sense to cast it on the Murmuring Mystic. Yeah, exactly. At least next turn I can play the Delver, get a flyer. Oh, they would have been able to play the 2, yeah, true. Arbor Elf. And also Yellow or Visionary. I'm blind. Probably gonna be Thermal cast. For 1 mana we're gonna play a Delver of Secrets. And then now this time we're gonna swing with everything we have. We're gonna keep the Counterspell. You're gonna kill the Terror. So we would have been most in the same situation. Maybe with one more land if I would have attacked last turn, but it's okay. Let's see what happens now. Nah, we can counter this one. Avenging Hunter. Now, not too much of a problem. If we have if we flip the Delver, we can get the Undercity, and then keep the Cryptic Serpent as a blocker, or even attack with the Cryptic Serpent. Then they have to block, but they would block probably with a or Visionary. But then if they want to get it back, they would have attacked too with the Avenging Hunter or the Arbor Elf. So, okay, let's see what we reveal. Thought Scour. Yes, let's reveal it. Now let's move to combat. And here, you know what? I think I'll just swing with everything. I think it's my best shot. Right? Yeah. Let's have them block the Avenging Hunter if they don't want to die, or they block with the Yanor Visionary, which would also be okay. Yeah, perfect. It's not, that's an okay situation. Perfect. Now we're gonna search our library for an island, play the island, and then Frantic Inventory, and then Cryptic Serpent. Oh no! Cost 3. Crap. Then we're gonna pass. Then. I wonder if they have many out here. They attack for 3. They will gain the initiative back. Wonder if they're gonna go through the Forge or Lost Well. So Lost Well, so they are digging for some answers, I would suggest. For us, we're probably just gonna go through the Forge, because then we make sure that we can either go through the trap or that Aberration just kills them. I think this is what I would prefer doing. So they have a Scred. We're going to Thought Scour. Okay, then we're gonna pass. Then move to our turn. Tolarian Terror for 2. Cryptic Serpent for 2. Pass. Now I wonder if they're going to be able to do anything here, but I'm going to yield and see what happens. Because the thing is, now we have a snap, so I can, if nothing gets destroyed on my board, I can snap one creature, one of the blocker, I get the Undercity, because they will have to block one of them at least, so they're going to goad the Tolarian Terror. Because they probably want to go through the archives, I guess. Or do they just want to waste it? That's also a solution. Annoyed Altazar. Thermal Cast. That's okay. We don't necessarily need that. I think here, look, loose focus, I can probably get rid of the Annoyed Altazar. So what I'll do is snap the Annoyed Altazar, and I can lose focus for 2. So then they would have to pay 4 for it. Then we're going to move to combat. We're going to attack with everything. They will have to block. And then depending on what they have as the cascade, this will be over. Okay, now we go to their turn. They go, okay, they make the 4/1 skeleton. Okay, so they tap for 7. Cast. We're going to let the cascade trigger resolve. It's going to be another thermal cast. So we're going to cast with replicate, targeting the Annoyed Altazar. Pay 1 more. And then they can get our land for all I care. And I don't have anything else for this turn. So we're going to pass. Move to combat. swing both of them. We get the initiative. We're going to go through the forge. Put 2 counter on the Cryptic Serpent. Then pass. Our Visionary. And the reason why I went to the forge is just because of the trap. Now they can block, but if they don't get the initiative back, I go to the trap and kill them, basically. So now this is exactly what's happening. Then going to the trap, and then they lose. Plop. Okay, sideboard. One gut shot against Arbor Elf. Do I want to try a Trailblazer's Torch to get the initiative potentially? But I think here probably one rookie mistake for the big matchups, and then 2 Hydroblasts for the red spells, and they're going to also bring for sure some Pyroblasts. So Hydroblast, one blue blast, and then we can get rid of loose focus is really good here. Snap, not so good, but early game, that's nice. I think here what I'm going to get rid of is the one that is the easiest for me to get rid of is the Frantic Inventory. Even though it's nice to have them, but I need the other spells more. So we're going to go for that. That's quite aggro, and I like it. Because I need aggro right now. I need to make sure that it costs as little as possible, as quickly as possible. So I'm going to keep it. Island. Delver of Secrets. So the thing is, here, if they end up Relic of Progenitus. All right. Let's see what happens. Snap. Yes, we're going to reveal Snap. Play an island. We're going to bounce back the Arbor Elf. Untap 2 lands. Go to combat. Swing for 3. And then we're going to pass. Or I could. I'm going to Thought Scour here, just so that I can get, for example, here, yeah. Get rid of one Cryptic Serpent first. And I'm going to probably do the same depending on what they play next turn. Yeah, exactly. That's great. We are in a really good position right now. We're going to Thought Scour. We're going to get rid of a Delver of Secrets. Play an island. Play a Tolarian Terror. Keep a Spell Pierce up. Hey, we win! 3-2. All right. So this was another league with mono blue tempo with now this time, like I said, we tried Frantic Inventory. End result, so 3-2. Winning against Ponza was nice. I'm happy that I did not lose twice against mono red. So we ended up winning once against mono red, which is good. And we were lost as well against Wall, which was also first for me, second time I think, or that I lost against them. But yeah, so it happens with combo deck. When they pop off, and it's difficult to stop them. Otherwise, I'm happy with this deck. I don't think Frantic Inventory has too much space anymore in this deck. Unfortunately, now with Deep Analysis, it's a bit better. I think now I'm figuring out my deck. I think one more time, one more try, and then I think I will have in mind the deck. I haven't tried the Trailblazer Torch at all. I think I'm going to keep it in there just to try it next time if we end up in a matchup where it's needed. But otherwise, I think it was a good league in general, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, it really helps out, and like I repeat every video. And otherwise, See you in the next one.